Puck screens are weird. I mean, maybe they're not exactly weird anymore. It wasn't that long ago that throwing a little metal disc on top of your puck would get you some side-eye, but at this point all the coolest coffee influencers and competition-winning baristas are using them. But what exactly is this little metal disc doing, and is it really worth adding to your routine? Well, let's look at some of the main reasons people love these little guys. The first reason people love them is the one you'll hear touted most often. They reduce channeling. At first, this seems a little questionable. I mean, what are they going to say next? Throwing a quartz crystal in your basket reduces channeling too? But there is actually some sense to this. We do all kinds of things to reduce channeling by changing the puck itself, chiefly with various distribution tools and techniques, but a massive factor at play exists just a few millimeters above the puck once it's in the machine: the shower screen. How your machine's group head dispenses and disperses water plays a massive role in how evenly that water will flow through your puck. Think of it this way: you could do all the puck prep you want, but if your machine's only dispensing water from one corner of its screen, there's no way you're getting an even extraction. You can think of a puck screen like an extra shower screen, providing an additional layer of diffusion between your shower screen and the bed of coffee. By ensuring that water spreads and flows evenly over the entire surface of the puck, you're setting yourself up for success and potentially far less channeling. Considering they're fairly affordable and require no real installation, they're an astonishingly accessible way to improve the functionality of your machine without actually even touching it. Combine this with an also accessible precision shower screen, and you can pretty much take the variable of water flow out of the equation when it comes to your shots. Unlike shower screens, puck screens provide an added benefit by way of being in direct contact with the puck. They prevent the initial flow of water from disturbing the form of the bed of coffee. Instead of those initial drops of water hitting the bed and potentially disturbing it, they're slowed, and the screen itself helps the puck hold its form. The second great benefit of puck screens is a little bit less flashy. They help keep your machine clean. I think this one is a little more intuitive. By sitting right on top of the puck, they help to keep grounds from floating upward toward your machine's shower screen and group head. In the short term, this means you probably don't have to worry about residue from your first shot affecting your second one. Usually, a quick flush is all that's needed, but I know we've all had a puck partly stick to the screen and require just a touch of manual cleaning to make way for the next shot. With a puck screen, this just doesn't happen. In the longer term, this reduction of residue means that you might be able to go slightly longer between back flushes and deep cleans. If you're the type of person who dreads a chore, maybe you're watching this with a clean pile of laundry on a chair nearby, this might sound pretty appealing, or at least like a good way to protect you from yourself. By keeping the puck tidy and intact, the screen also generally makes for a tidier knockout, which is a nice little perk. The one obvious drawback here is that you do, of course, have to clean the puck screen itself between shots. For a heavier mesh screen like our Luka puck screens, I like to give them a quick blast of hot water from the machine's hot water arm. For thinner puck screens like those that come with some Weber baskets, I find that even a quick rinse under the sink is more than enough. Puck screen zealots will also remind you that it's much easier to clean a puck screen than it is to remove and clean a shower screen, and that's a fair point. In the end, puck screens are a somewhat divisive addition to your espresso routine. There are those that don't see the point, and those that can't imagine pulling a shot without one. To be totally transparent, even though puck screens are pretty popular among the home baristas in the Clive office, I don't generally use one. That said, after forcing myself to include them in my routine for a week, I really get why people love them. I always lean towards keeping my espresso routine as simple as possible, and that was my main reason for mostly ignoring them. Having used them for a week, I've found that there is a sort of mise en place, clean while you cook satisfaction to throwing that screen into the basket. Maybe they're not strictly necessary, but there's something nice about knowing you're setting your shot up for success, and I've definitely noticed the improvements in consistency. If there's a secret third reason why you use puck screens, let me know in the comments below. For more espresso experiments and comprehensive screenings, tap subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.